Hey everybody, it's day 6, April the 6th. I'm at Mountain Home Cabin, kind of a bed and breakfast hostel, if you will. Right down here in front of me is Highway 522. It crosses about a .3 down there to the south. You cross over 522 and you follow along a fence and until you get to something called Gate 7 where the AT then turns north again. But you walk another 120 feet and you come to the entrance here. And this is Mountain Home. It's a hostel. Scott hiked it in 2012, and while he was hiking he found the property and bought it. This is an old southern home that was, gave us a tour last night. There's some of the foundation goes back to the 1700s. Most of it's about 1840. It was around for the Civil War. It's one of the few homes that actually survived the Civil War and didn't get burned by Sherman. And it was used as a field hospital by the Confederacy for a while, no, for the Union for a while. And he is restoring it right now, little bit by little bit, and it's going to be a bed and breakfast. And then you have what's the cabin, which is right here. It's a brick building. It was an old slave quarters, I guess, at one time. And he said it was, look at the tree here for a second, and it was a tri-county courthouse for a while. I think a judge probably had his this small. I'll give you a tour of it here in a second. Anyways, that's where the hikers are staying now. So they're working on this. They're doing a restore on it, and eventually that'll be turned into a bunkhouse there for the hostel. And that shed there, the old meat house, is going to be a oh, what do you call it? He's going to do actually like a little outfitter and resupply there, right off the trail. So that'll be kind of nice. Right now we have breakfast down in the cabin in the morning, but then when this is all done, then breakfast will be up in the main house. Kind of reminds me of how Mountain Harbor Hostel down in Rowan Mountain is kind of set up. But I think this will be an excellent addition to the trail community. And Scott and Lisa are really super nice. And this is a very comfortable. As you can see, it's raining. I decided to take a 0 today, so probably not much of a recap here for tonight, because severe thunderstorms, high wind gusts, damaging hail, all that kind of stuff, and I needed to get my poles replaced. So Jesse took me down to Luray, where I got myself a new set of poles, and then now he's headed back home now. So I'll be hiking north, doing a solo until I join up with new friends that I haven't met yet. So here in the hostel, I've enjoyed the company of Teresa, no trail name yet. She's soloing, started in Harper's Ferry going south first. Ran into Silver Girl yesterday, my third 2017 northbounder. She's flying up the trail. Did not get a chance to interview her for the video. Unfortunately, I was a slacker, so I'll apologize to her. Really nice girl, really nice girl. All right, I'm getting wet, my iPhone's getting wet, and this is Mountain Home Cabin. Okay, so this is the top floor of the cabin. Here's 4 single beds up here. Skylight's been raining today. Still. And the bathroom. Okay. And a very steep stairway. So I'm going to stop the video and come back to you. Okay, down the stairs, here's a little kitchen area. All right, and we've kind of spread out here doing some stuff, and then there's another couple of beds, so it'll sleep 6. Little porch out here. And so this is the cabin at Mountain Home. Well, everybody, it's the end of day 6, and a 2017 through hiker came in. His name is Stamps, and I have an interview that I just did with him that I'm gonna post as the kind of the end of day. It's kind of a touching
we often have an expression here that the trail provides, and this is probably one of the most kind of not the most compelling, but it's a compelling example of how that really kind of comes to pass sometimes. All right, here it is. Hey everybody, this is Big Bird, and it's kind of the end of the day here at Mountain Home Cabin, and this is Stamps, and I'll let him tell you how he got his trail name, but he had an interesting experience happen today. It was a really bad weather day. As you know, I zeroed because of it, because I don't like to hike with lightning and thunder and rain and mud and cold and all those things that come with it. And,
oh yeah.
And so we have the saying on the trail that the trail provides, and I think he's got a great story to tell.
Yeah, so my name's Stamps. I got it because I'm carrying an excessive amount of stamps, kind of about a roll of 100 postcard stamps, just because they came in a nice tight roll, and I have used 2 of them so far, so that's where I got my name. But today, like Big Bird said, it was rain off and on, sleet, hail, just a miserable day, and because of the cold I pushed to here, and I called Possible about 1.5 miles away, and he said that they were full. So I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to stealth camp. It's gonna be a really cold night tonight. It's gonna be like, you know, in the 30s for like the first time in a while, and so I was just.
And you're soaked.
Yeah, I was soaked. Mud. I slipped on the way down. Had mud all over me. Haven't showered since Waynesboro. I'm pretty disgusting, and I was just hoping to get a shower and maybe laundry and a meal, but it wasn't looking like that was going to happen. But then I showed up. I'm sitting out on the front porch, and these 3 hikers come out, and they ask what I was doing. And I'm like, oh, I was trying to stay here, but you know, it's full, and Possible said he could take me to town, so I'm just gonna get some fast food. So I'll be out on the trail in a little bit, because I didn't want them to think that I was like trying to like get in on their spot or whatnot. But then they go, well, guess what? Your name's Travis. I'm like, what do you mean my name's Travis? He's like, we had a guy supposed to come here named Travis, and he didn't show up, so you got his bed. I'm like, I was just like, what? I was stunned. I was kind of comprehending it, and she's like, yeah, I was hoping that someone would show up, and whoever did, I thought I was gonna, you know, give them the bunk for the night, and I was just floored. So I got a shower that was included with what, you know, that was for Travis. I have a bed, I got cookies, lemonade, I got the whole works. So now I'm clean. I got my laundry going on. So when probably one of my lowest days in regards to the weather and the rain, and gonna have to stealth camp in the dark. Coming the trail does provide. Absolutely amazing. I mean,
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome story.
Yeah.
Thanks, Stamps.
Yeah, thank you.